they can kind of capitalize on that.
Yeah, I'm intrigued because I think if I
Which sees Owner walking over and Keria traversing through mid lane as well.
Yep, Owner is not going to even bother getting rid of the ward, knows that he needs to come down here to stop this. There is the snare, great knockup comes on through the grand entrance. The wombo combo here between Owner and Keria is fantastic, but that's going to be a two-man shockwave out of Rookie playing the great defense as Faker finds himself isolated off to the side, and First Blood goes to Wei as he will find Keria.
Here, around the grubs though, and Owner slips into the back of the pit.
Okay, let's see whether he can find the angle, as all of the grubs are going to reset. The Shy farming behind the turret, and so is Doran. So the top laners nowhere near one another, ready to teleport in at a moment's notice as there's Make It Rain to come down. Cyclone is there as well from Wei, who's just keeping them at bay. Down goes Owner, and that is going to be the Warrior Trickster, but now Doran has found his mark. Down goes Wei as junglers will be traded. The Shy gets into the backline though as Gumayusi is his target, and down he will go. Faker still trying to find it though as Rookie will be taken out. Faker gets into the backline and assassinates all of them. Double kill already, and Doran finishes off the last one as now the Shy cannot do anything. No mana, no hope, and T1 find a much earlier team fight this time.
Oh, it was looking risky for T1, but Doran, he teleported in to save the day here. The K'Sante doing work. Is it enough?
We'll see whether the Shy can keep himself alive as well, but it looks like he's not going to have to contend with too much unless Faker decides to come back down again. Flash out from this Scion as Doran picked up turret aggro, so he is going to have to get himself out of there. Stands beside Faker, and now Owner can be convinced to leave the grubs as well. So it does manage to get one of them, as you say, but it should be the feats going over, or at least the portion of them, going over to Wei here. As Mako comes up, Doran may have overstayed his welcome. Let's see whether he can take the K'Sante for a walk, and with the heal, he certainly will be able to. Gala finds it, and there is the shot onto Doran. So evening things up for IG. As the scoreline's now forming to look like a homewares shop with the amount that he's taken from this top side, as there's the all-out onto Mako, who's just dead. Okay. Get things going. 3-1 and 2 now for Doran, and we were mentioning it before, but this guy hasn't had a year like this ever, as there is the quickness, the grand entrance, as well as now Faker with the damage. Mako going to get popped like a balloon, but Gala is going to keep it. Say safety. He's out. The rest of T1 looking for potentially something.
And IG are blocking them from mid lane right now, so they're taking mid lane tower.
Okay, Doran looking for an angle. I don't really know what it was, but my God, the Shy is able to eliminate him for it. Can look like it's lacking damage if Faker is not able to hit all of the priority targets with his abilities, and Gumayusi's ult isn't able to find the mark, right? There are some things that we've had issues with when it comes to what they can do, but of course this is T1. They've made the magic happen before with other comps. It's now Mako off to the side. Wei looking for an angle as Rookie clears out that turret. Cyclone comes in. Wei looking for the knockups. And there it is, the shockwave onto 3 from Rookie as Doran just trying to get himself all the way out of there. And it might actually happen as never mind, the orb is going to catch him. And down he will go once again. Faker looking for the angle, but the Peacemaker to do what he wants. And Cannon Minion will go over to Faker there as Owner? Question mark? He is looking to try and walk his way out of here, but he is going to get slowed down, flag and drag, as he looks to go for the back because he knows he is well and truly dead. But they do not want to let this one go. As we can see, Make It Rain slows down Rookie. Faker on a flank angle, but he's spotted. Doran finds 2 with the Q, though, as now Owner looks for the knockup but misses, and Rookie is able to take him down. He gets into the Rift Herald. Oh, Owner, we've seen this play before, and he's going to run his way out, but Keria is going to get taken down. Faker gets into the mix, though, and already out of the fight is Mako. The ulti comes on forward, but Faker doesn't find the backflip, and Bullet Time gets no joy as well. Doran now out of the fight via the Death Chamber as Gala gets the ace.
I definitely agree. Oh.
Okay, Owner going aggressive onto the enemy jungler, as in the meantime, Rookie trying to deal with Faker, now looking to turn it as Wei comes back, and that's just a solo. The GOAT is going to be able to find it as Doran goes all out against Wei. He's now in trouble, and oh my goodness, was that a cast of curse or a cast of blessing? I'm not entirely sure, but the Otacon is going to spell the demise of IG potentially yet again. As Rookie down for another 27 seconds. They're not out of it yet. Gala is still terrifying, and he will be able to stop Faker from going back home. There is Keria getting into the backline, the bullet time, and the shutdown for Gumayusi. Doran's health bar is very low, and the Otacon is being frustrating, but IG are just running out of players.
They certainly are. They're also going to run out of Otacon here. T1's going to be able to get it. I mean, the Shy is dancing around, but not a lot that he can do about it. I guess they have to wait a little while.
Yeah, I don't know whether there is anything that IG can really do about it, though, as we do get a knock-up on IG. They take down the Otacon. The comfortable smite here by Oner, and once again, that is going to be T1 turning around the game at the Otacon.
Hey, Atlas, this T1 comp gets way easier to play when the enemy carries way here with the 2 items. Definitely painful.
Doran. He's going to look for the flank angle. There's a flash Cataclysm to come on through. Finally, the knockup does come in now for Oner, who goes down to half health. Carrier trying to get himself out of there, and he will! Gumayusi gets a decent amount of damage, but leaves himself exposed and just blows up Wei, who gets on top of him, but that's not where he wants to be. Great knock up there onto the Shy as Doran gets on in there. He's looking for Gala as the Shockwave does not do enough, but he does take down Carrier. Fake is doing work though, and Mako is running for the hills. Doran cuts apart this Scion, and T1, it's a difficult comp to make work, but the world champ's looking pretty good with it.
The 3-tiered engage from T1. They will take them down. They will cut IG to pieces.
And it's only Rookie left standing here, and now he's looking to use that dissonance movement speed to run the heck out of there. T1 won again.
Yeah, Guma, meanwhile, feeling pretty good about his Lord Doms. Doran is going deep.
Yeah, he's got 3 items now completed. The rest of T1 comes on over. That is going to be a solo Shockwave onto the K'Sante as the Shy crashes into them. That is phenomenal damage as they take down Gumayusi. The Shy deals with Doran as well, and T1, now it's their turn to run the heck out of there. It's Faker! He goes in, he finds Gala in the back line, and then just gets shot in the head. T1 are going to fall. That's an ace! Oh, teleport flank angle here from Faker, who gets behind IG. Let's see whether they can actually get forward. Carrier's health bar already very low as Oner taking so much damage. Puts Rookie into the Cataclysm. It's now Faker dashing forward, but they've lost Carrier already. The bullet time not quite doing that much, but the all-out comes on through. Rookie in trouble. Faker gets Gala. The Shuriken backflip doesn't land, but it doesn't seem to matter. Is down. Oh, no, never mind. Faker is going to be taken out. Wei still looking for it. Doran hunting for the Shy. And Wei will survive, but Doran is looking absolutely terrifying. Gumayusi's putting the bullets into the Shy, but they are bouncing off the armor. This Scion is
he's
really hitting towards that immortal stage, as the teleport is going to be employed here by Doran. Unfortunately for Gumayusi, all he can do is really hit minions and run, and Rookie is going to stop that from being a possibility, as he is strutting. So yeah, Misfortune does run pretty fast. Let's see whether Gumayusi can make the great escape here, as
Boots
he
of
is
Swiftness
going to be able to walk between these turrets, make it rain, slows down Rookie, and I think he's out. I think he's fine. I think Gumayusi's just going to walk it off. Never mind, there's a train coming. There's a train coming. And he just walks between the walls. The flash comes on through from the Shy. Can he actually connect to Q, though? That's the question. The answer is yes. Dissonance comes down, and finally the axe hammers in to Gumayusi, and he will die. But that took what felt like. But we know that he is there.
We can feel it, though.
He can. Rookie can feel it, too, though. He's going to just move himself out of the way. Teleport comes in from Carrier to get back towards this Baron pit, and already he has to use all of his buttons to get himself out. Shockwave, he's going to catch Oner. He flashes, the Cyclone collects him, and it's Rookie that grabs the kill. That's Jungler down. That should be Baron number 2 for IG.
All right, let's see. They should be able to get it. There's no smite to steal, so it would actually have to be a miracle from T1.
Well, we'll see whether they can actually make a team fight.
And Guma's not on Varus.
Yeah, and the Shy has about 25 health bars. He can sacrifice some of them, and that is going to be the Baron smoked down. A bit of damage, as we can see there. 4 items now completed, getting very, very close to just filling out that build. As T1, their base under fire, only a few shots going to be necessary here by this Caitlyn, as 2 exposed inhibitors. There's a Shockwave to come on through. It's a decent answer here, as we can see, as down will go into that GA. Trying to answer this one, but you can see Gala is distracted by these structures that he can destroy. Finally, he's going to look for Doran, who just dives away and goes all out. He survives for a long time as Faker looks for the flank, but the Shy is there and says, nope, you are not coming in. And IG this time ain't throwing it away. They are going to even out the series in this best of 5 with a triple kill from Rookie. T1 gonna have to go back to the drawing board.